morning. February is Healthy Heart Month. And so what we're going to spend a few minutes talking about is something that is really an enemy to our hearts, and that is cholesterol. Now, cholesterol is like a waxy, fat-like substance that is found in food, and our body also naturally manufactures it. But what it does is it builds up on the walls of your blood vessels, and it clogs it. It prevents the blood from actually going through your vessels. So if you think of your vessels like this, but the fat just builds up and the blood has trouble getting through. And what this does is it causes us to have heart attacks and strokes and things of this nature. So lowering our cholesterol helps us to reduce our risk of having a heart attack, of needing bypass surgery or angioplasties, or just chest pain. Some people, they don't have a full blockage, so they have chest pain. That's a symptom of having the cholesterol building up in your arteries. But generally, high cholesterol doesn't have any symptoms at all. So what it's recommended is that we have our cholesterol checked every 5 years. Every 5 years, we need to have our cholesterol checked. Now, the normal cholesterol is what they want to be below the level of 200. So if you hear your doctor or your practitioner talking about it, they want your level to be below 200. And then you hear of things that are called good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. And these are just different types of cholesterol that make up the total cholesterol level. They want your LDL, which is the bad cholesterol, to be less than 100, and the HDL, which is the good cholesterol, to be greater than 60 in that balance. And then there's also fat that's called triglyceride that also makes up part of the fats that clog your arteries. So the important thing is how can you lower or help lower your cholesterol level and increase your high density cholesterol level, or the HDL. And there's several things that you can do just to improve your own cholesterol level. First of all, you need to watch your diet. That's one of the main things. And you need to eat foods that are less in saturated fats. Saturated fats tend to be the fats that are in meats and so forth. And choose fats that are better for you, like in nuts, or monounsaturated fats, which are found in like olive and canola oil, things of this nature. You've heard of trans fats. These are the fats that tend to be in nice fast foods. So we need to watch our fast foods, the cupcakes and those types of things that are the commercial. It's like a preservative, and they add a fat derivative, and that really contributes highly to our high cholesterols. We need to eat foods high in omega-3s and take your omega-3 vitamins if you do that, but things high in omega-3s are things like tuna, salmon, things of that nature. You need to increase your soluble fiber, that's in fruits, bran, vegetables. This all is kind of going along with our consecration diet that we're doing this month. Amen. And then also whey protein. That's something that will help lower your cholesterol level. You need to exercise. Start slow if you're not doing it, and build up to walking or running or whatever exercise that you can do to just increase your activity level. If you smoke, quit smoking and lose a little bit of weight. And these are some of the things I think we all can stand to lose a couple pounds. But that as you lose weight and come to your ideal body weight, it does definitely reduce your risk of high cholesterol and subsequently heart attack. So these are just some of the things that you can do to keep your heart healthy. Of course, you want to avoid stress. But just pay attention and get your cholesterol level checked. If you have any symptoms at all of chest pain or shortness of breath, any of these things, numbness or tingling in any of your extremities, you need to let your health provider know right away, because these are signs, could be signs, that plaque is building up in your arteries. So let's all take better care of ourselves as we go through this journey, and hopefully everything will continue on in a healthy way. Amen? Amen.